Hello, welcome to today's What's in the Workshop. Let's go back in time again. Let's have a look at how we got on with the donor car and where we got up to with Wolseley now. Okay, the door is off. The A-post is not great. Can't quite see, but there's a hole behind it here on this side. Obviously these holes at the bottom, but I can work with it. It's okay. The majority of it is solid. This area is solid. This is all good. All the bolts came undone. The plates are still good. They're captive. I think we can work with that. Okay, got a new tip on the plasma cutter. It's time to start cutting. There we are, one A-post. Some repair needed, but that's going to work. Nice work. Okay, I just drilled the spot weld and got the back piece off that. Not looking too bad, top's all good, just got some repair work to do at the bottom. So I'm going to pop this in sandblaster now, see if I can get it just looking a little bit cleaner, and then go from there. Right, we've got quite a lot going on here. Sandblasted this up, as you can see. I've got it in, drilled out all the spot welds from the reinforcing at the top here. And I've cut it down here. I've chosen to join it in here rather than drilling out those spot welds, just because I don't want to have to take the whole dashboard out. So I don't want to put too much heat in behind this bit of trim. And I can weld it in there and lynch that back perfectly well. So that's all fine. I've had to cut the welds along here on the wing, so I can pull the wing out, get a bit of space to get in there and weld it. So I need to repair down the bottom. I'll cut out the rotten bits here. And in here, up the top here, the reinforcing is a bit rotten. On this top piece, I've cut off the little lip because there was some rot in there. So I've got the top piece of this A-post, which was sitting something a bit like that. I need to repair up above it and get that in there, and then join that back in to that and get the reinforcing I've taken off also in here to replace this bit of reinforcing. It's all a little bit tricky because I can't really take the whole front wing off. I can cut the welds there and give myself some more space, but because it's had a replacement wing before, it's not spot welded. It'll be plug MIG welded all the way along here, and the chance of being able to get that off cleanly and put it back on, it's pretty slim. Plus the front valance, as we know, is a bit crispy in there. I don't really want to disturb it, so I'm going to have to do my best to do all these repairs up in here with the wing still in place. Got the rock cut out up there, just doing a bit of the old CAD. Get a new piece cut to go in there. And then I've got the top piece of the A-post sandblasted and painted. I didn't actually mean to cut this off in two separate pieces. It's going to happen that way when I plasmid it, but that's actually worked really well because I can repair that up in there and then attach the A-post to it, so I can get to it now without taking the wing off. Cut out the rotten bit of the reinforcing, got to clean that up, but I've got the repaired bit to go in there somewhere around here, so that'll then slide in there. I can weld that to that, and then when I put the A-post on, those holes are drilled out for the spot welds will go right back into the reinforcing. Getting there. That's gone pretty well. We've got a new plate in the top there. I managed to weld that in fairly successfully from underneath. Got that the right size and shape to sit within this top bit of the A-post. So I've got that top bit of the A-post on. I've got the reinforcey bit repaired there. I say reinforcey, it's really just the bottom of this coming down. I've got that repaired. So now I've just got to repair the rust on the bottom of the post, and that's ready to go in. There we have it. One A-post. So I've probably put in a lot more effort on this A-post than I'm going to do on anywhere else in the car. But I felt like this piece had to be right. This piece had to be up to my usual standards of restoration rather than just bodging this thing back together. It just wouldn't look right otherwise. So I've recreated this top piece, the drain, got that all welded back in from underneath, absolutely fine with the wing on, and then I've reattached the top of the A-post to the bottom of that, plug welded that through, remade this corner bit, then got the A-post back in. That join has gone really well in there, that's going along perfectly so you can't tell it's been joined there. Plug welded again, drilled some holes, plug welded through into the reinforcement on the inside. Yeah, joined it in all the way down there. When I drill the spot welds out, plug them back in. I've repaired the inside and put the hinge bit back in there. I have just added a little bit of angle iron tied into it on the inside there. Just a small piece, just to tie in with the centre sill and other bits and pieces down there, just to get a bit of strength back in the car. So, other than putting the wing back on, but I'm going to leave that floppy for now, because there's a little bit of repair needs to happen down here, so when I do the sill closing panel, etc., that'll make life a bit easier. Other than that, that is an A-post done. That is this car on the road to being saved. Only took a whole nother car. Great. Right, now the A-post's all sorted. I've taken the door back off again. Now we know that fits alright. I've taken the back door off so we can finish this back end of the sill. So now I'm back on to sorting the floor out. I'm going to have to make a panel from the inner sill to the floor, get the floor in the right place, get that all sorted. Got to get the outer sill onto the centre sill. Lots of finishing off to do around there. When I say finishing off, I mean masses of fabrication. So I'll crack on. Now you may be thinking, surely it would have been a lot easier to have repaired in there before you put that outer sill on. Yep, it would. Why didn't I do that? Not sure. You have to ask past me. I can only presume I didn't realise there was a big piece of centre sill missing in there until I had already tacked on the outer sill. Could cut the tack back off on the outer sill, but it's fairly on now. But anyway, it's in there, it's satisfactory, the welding's fine. I managed to just about get access to it. So, it's another hole filled. So I was just offering up this sill section. I was thinking, well, this has got this shape in here, but this arch is just round across. And then I realised, no, it's just got such a thick layer of filler. Obviously they couldn't quite be bothered with the rubbing down of the shape, so they've just filled it flat across. So now I've ground out the filler. That's the right shape. There we are. All sorted. Sorry I forgot to video that bit. I was going to put it on the old slow-mo, but I forgot. So, all in round there. Nicely shaped and in. got that joined into the sill there, around there. I made a piece to go in there. Yeah, that's all looking good. I've got a little bit more to do up here because I think most of this wheel arch is held on with filler. It was obviously it's had a new rear quarter or arch before because it was lots of slots cut in it, I found. So the thing is though, where do I stop? Because I could just keep going. I don't want to have to respray the whole car. So, but in there, it's not the prettiest in there because I was filling the slots with weld, and yeah, but the shape's fine with a little bit of seam sealer on that. That'd be okay. So yet again, probably far more effort than the car is worth, but another bit done. So we made some good progress these last couple of weeks. We got the donor car, I've cut the bits I need off the donor car and got that gone again. I've got this tricky little repair done at the back here and the tricky A-post repair done at the front. So for this side of the car, that's the detailed tricky bits done. So there's the floor plan left to do and tie that into the sill and the inner sill. And then there's a little bit left to do at the front of the car, and then that's this side of the car done. I can turn the car around and get the other side done. So we're nearly halfway there. A couple more days, we should be there. So for now, thanks for watching. See you soon.